Hello world, Theet here. I believe we are live. I unfortunately still have to do the weird maneuver where I Alt-tab into the chat periodically to read it, but I think that chat is like quiet enough that that's not going to be such a big deal, I don't think. So yeah, a couple of you were asking yesterday for me to stream in Void Station today, so that is in fact what I'm going to be doing. I just have some random stuff lying around here, but yeah, I needed some quartz, since as you can see this whole build is made of quartz, so yeah, let's get into procuring the quartz. So yeah, I don't really care whether I get quartz pillars or regular quartz, since all of it can be turned into slabs, which is what I need in the immediate future. So I am just going to get as much quartz as I can before I run out of emeralds and or get bored. I mean, I'm not going to run out of emeralds per se, because they're a big chunk of those chests are filled with emerald blocks, but like I will run out of emeralds in my inventory eventually and also get bored of this eventually, so there is that to watch out for, definitely. But yeah, I have decided that since what really triggered the burnout last time I worked on this world was, like, I really didn't know what I wanted to put in the final tower of the first ring of Void Station. I'm starting to get some ideas, actually, for what might go in there, but ultimately, I think it might be best to just leave it alone for the time being, and go on to what I'm really excited for, which is like setting up the second ring and really making Void Station take shape. So yeah, that is the plan. Wait, I hope I'm not muted or something. That would kind of suck. No, I am not muted. Okay. It's just... Okay, 2 concurrent viewers. Nice, nice. Very pot. Alright, let's just finish. We still have 3 stacks of emeralds that we need to convert into quartz blocks. I thought I traded too early and locked the trades, but looks like we can still continue here. And alas, it is a tiny bit laggy. I do not particularly look forward to trying to troubleshoot technical issues with streams. I have little or no clue how to do that, so I think I just won't. And instead we will build some of this and vibe and listen to the cool Minecraft music and just try and make some decent progress on Void Station. Alright, I love getting the XP, it's so satisfying. And I stopped just short of 725 levels, that's so annoying. Alright, that will carry my spare quartz. So then up here we go to the 4th floor. Did someone ping me on Discord? Somebody did ping me on Discord. Interesting. FPS is abnormally low. I mean, it's not usually great in Void Station because there's just like so much shit here, but this is a whole other level. I should check the chat, see if there's anything. Nope, but 3 concurrents. Welcome, dear concurrent viewers, whoever you may be. When I've ever run out of end rods, I guess I better come here. Yeah, my storage is a mess. It's just like shulker boxes scattered everywhere. Little wither rose in here for some reason. Anyway, that's enough of that. Okay, a new day. 10,260. So yeah, this was like kind of a mess. Very uninspired. I have no clue where I was going with any of this. I think it was supposed to be like treasures, but made of shulker boxes. It did not turn out so hot, so... Regina, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you are doing well. Alright, let's get some quartz slabs, and we can begin by, let's see, we can begin by covering up all of this here, because this is like the end of this floor, or like the ceiling of this level. So yeah, let's do like this. We'll have the like signature double slabs with like a top and then a bottom slab along the edges for the sake of symmetry, and then like just bottom slabs everywhere else on the floor so that we don't have to worry about the spawn proofing, which is nice. Most of the floors in Void Station are bottom slabs, so I don't have to like deal with lighting them up or anything in order to not have Endermen spawning everywhere. But yeah, what I think I might want to do with this is have like some weird like crystal things using frog lights and glass that are like sort of influencing the area into being very overgrown. So there's like just chaotic vegetation all over the place, like connecting up the crystals, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do that right away. I do want to just like get the construction of the first ring over with, maybe even like build the bridges out to the second ring and then come back and like do the first ring stuff. But yeah, first things first, we do have to like actually get the architecture set up for the ring. I mean, for this tower. Zero, hello. Welcome to the stream. How is it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh shit, now I can't sneak for some reason. Okay, here we go. Now I can sneak again. If I did have like one complaint about this laptop, it would be that the keyboard has been historically rather unreliable and prone to problems. Also tends to overheat. That's like a secondary complaint, but those are the only like major issues I've had. Alright. So yeah, now we just like fill this in with bottom slabs. And I think this is like the pre-penultimate levels. There are going to be like 2 levels above this, and then I have to do like the roof thing. Also, I literally just have an iron farm in the end because I feel like it over there. Basically, like the idea behind Void Station is that it's like a self-sufficient outpost where the Steves can retreat to in case the overworld and civilization collapses in the overworld and nether. Like this is designed to be like the place where they make their last stand. So yeah, it's supposed to be like very self-sufficient, which is why there are so many random farms in here. It's basically like the main industrial hub of this world. chat again, see if there's anything. Glad to hear you are doing well, Zero. Thank you. I am doing pretty decently myself. I'm recently I don't know if you're like new or not, but if you are new, I am recently getting back into Minecraft after a bit of a hiatus, and yeah, I thought it would be cool to stream my hardcore world again, and just like the old times, and try to get some progress done, because it would suck to just have this be unfinished forever. The lag, though, it's like every version the performance gets worse. Though if I turn away the 69 FPS, nice. If I turn away, the frame rate sometimes improves, but there are also like lag spikes still. Imagine if I tried shaders, how much of a laggy nightmare that would be. I wonder if part of the reason for the lag is just how much, the sheer amount of stuff that's in Void Station, like, because there's a fair amount of stuff in here. Rudra, hello, welcome. What is happening is that, I have, returned after 6 months to the, hardcore world. As you can see, like, I have not really made much progress since February, but, we'll see. I might be finally having the inspiration to, continue. No guarantees, of course, that this is like a long-term thing, but it depends on how I feel and like whether I enjoy streaming and all of that, which I am so far. But yeah, I am working on finishing what I started with the first ring of Void Station, just getting all the towers done. I was supposed to have this done in March, but as mentioned, I did take a bit of a hiatus. So yeah, if I do return to playing like I once did, then this first ring may well be done still by the end of the year. And I can start working on the second ring then. That will be kind of awesome. Placed an absurd amount of quartz slabs in this build. Yeah, I do remember. I remember you from like the from like the old days. Like your name does definitely ring a bell. So I'm glad to know that you're still around and interested in watching. And I hope you enjoy the new era of streaming on this channel. By new era of streaming on this channel, I mean like exactly the same thing as I had been doing all along, but like new. I wonder how many quartz slabs I have placed at this point. Let's see. 131,000, and that's of course not counting all the other like different kinds of blocks in this build. There's definitely like well over 500,000 blocks in Void Station at this point. Just like gotta periodically pause and check chat every once in a while. This should be pleasantly quick, getting this, getting the rest of this ceiling in place. Should be less than half a stack of slabs left until I finish the ceiling here. And so I fix that. The ceiling is finished. All right. Ceiling finished. Let's just get rid of the extraneous crap here. And next up, I think we have to continue the continue these water columns upwards, which will require some stairs, of course. I love how like the Crimson and Warped Woods got new sounds in this update. They sound cool. Okay, no new chats to pay attention to. Just carry on with the building. Oops, that is not where we were supposed to put that. Right there. Oh, there's my crafting table. So yeah, basically this is how like you get around in Void Station, like using these water elevators. There are actually not a whole lot of stairs. Like stairs as in like stairs, not as in the stair blocks, but there are not a whole lot of staircases in Void Station because you usually just use these to move around. There are a few staircases, but just not many. Okay, let's get all the signs we have. I know there are some signs in the lower floors, which helps to like keep the water in, as you can see. Sticks, which are good for making signs. Let's see if I can... Oh yeah, there's definitely a whole lot of spare signs that I can take advantage of here. Not a whole lot, but at least some spare signs. It's just purple. I think I will keep that, a couple of the Shulker Box art installations though, because they look kind of nice and it would be a pain to take apart anyway, so. Signs here. And start putting in the ice, like so. Mr. Anonymous says, have you ever made redstone elevators? I can't say I have, honestly. I feel like in general they are like kind of slow and not really the most efficient way to not really the most efficient way to get to places. Like I feel like for like vertical transport, for vertical transport, like bubble columns are the most efficient way to move around. And then for horizontal transport, I often just like, walk. Rudra says, lag is one of the reasons why I can't play this world. I did not know you had a world download, but anyway, I am sorry about the lag. Like, if it makes you feel any better, I can also barely play this world. But, oh, shit. I could try turning down my render distance. I feel like it won't do anything, but... Oh. That actually worked. I was not expecting that. Of course, the downside is that you can't really, like, see anything. So you're just kind of stuck here like you're in a void. But it is void station, so that is not the worst. Ah. Okay, I have a feeling it's my keyboard that's at fault here, and not like, or maybe it's just like sneaking on ice in general is hard. Or I've noticed that like when I place a sign, I like unsneak even if I was sneaking before. That's something I haven't noticed before. I think it's a new, must be a new 1.20 bug. Alright. So the up elevator has been completed for this level. I think one of the reasons for stream lag could be the CPU. Let's see. Like I said, I don't really know much about tech. If you say it's the CPU, I believe you. I also don't really know how I would fix that, but yeah, that F3 screen, I guess, has all sorts of secret information about my laptop. Alright, let's get some more signs in here. Oh, and of course I need, like, literally one more sign. It's so inconvenient. There we go. On the bright side, I can edit signs now, so like if I want to put anything on these signs later, that's entirely doable. Maybe I will put some fancy stuff on them with like glowing, like I don't know. There's like lots of stuff to do. I could put like subscribers' names or just random messages or like arrows to indicate like which way the water elevators are going. Like I could have like this on the signs surrounding the up elevators, and then like that surrounding the signs on the down elevators or something. There's like a lot of options here. I don't like that when I sneak while placing a sign, it just unsneaks me. Okay, 6 concurrent viewers. That's already like a record for August of 2023, I believe. So yeah, let's just get this water elevator sorted, and then we can just forget about like actually building anything on the 5th floor for now, and just like move on to establishing like the 6th and 7th floors, and then like the roof and the bottom of this tower, which are both going to be a pain to build in their own right. Yeah, the 2-chunk render distance definitely hits different. I'm gonna like make it a little higher. Oh, that's where the lag is coming from, I guess. Oh, 7 concurrent viewers. Nice, nice. Very pot. Used to not be a lot, but by the standards of the current day, it's a pretty healthy number. All right. Let's throw away these, get some glass, get some trapdoors at the ready. Oh, no, I'm not ready to go up yet. All right. I need some sea lanterns. Sea lanterns. Oh, okay. Nice stash of sea lanterns. Some purple. Alright, so we have some purple, we have some sea lanterns, trapdoors. Oh, we need stairs. I have no idea what to do with those 2 random planks. Oh, I know, we can make some fences since I have a feeling we're gonna need some of those. Alright, some more glass. Where did I put all the glass? There we go. Alright. That'll get us started for the 6th level. No, I don't need the ice technically, so I'll just like leave it there. And alright, let us begin the pre-penultimate level of this final tower of the first ring. Or no, it's the penultimate level, not the pre-penultimate. This down there was the pre-penultimate. Getting my English mixed up. Only been in Finland for 2 months, and I've already gotten my English mixed up. Of course, my Finnish is, in general, hopefully mixed up, so I just can't speak any language, I guess. That is supposed to be a purple pillar. I guess I can't build either. And these 4 quartz. I have done this like several dozen times by this point, so it's routine of sorts. This is a very nostalgic sort of music. Like, I remember like liking this when I first started playing Minecraft 4 years ago. Building over the void will never not be terrifying. And it makes my pinky very sore after a prolonged period of aggressively holding shift. This is very delicate and precise work, but it must be done in order to, for Void Station to be properly built. There we go. Mind you, I have no idea what purpose any of these structures serve. I only know that they must go on the towers that make up Void Station. second layer like so. I wonder if I could start adding like the once I like go out and explore the new 1.20 features. I wonder if I could start adding like cherry logs into the and cherry wood into the build palette, because like that purplish shade sort of feels like it would belong here. So maybe I will consider that for stuff in the second ring. I'm excited to get to the second ring, though. It'll be like similar to the first ring in that there'll be like a ring with a bunch of towers, but it's going to be like much, much bigger. So all right, let's ascend and shit, I'm not sneaking. That's not good. This is what I mean by like my keyboard kind of sucks sometimes. But alright, there we go. We have that. We can once again continue our rhythm here. I wonder how much magenta glass I've put into Void Station. Let's actually check that. 51,000. Now, some of that glass obviously belongs to like Ender Acres, like a few thousand, but there's like still at least 45,000 magenta glass. That's just part of Void Station. So yeah, when this is done, it's probably going to be like 3 million blocks placed, which is kind of crazy to think about. Go. Now we need to go fetch some obsidian and crying obsidian and end rods. As a matter of fact, I think we should just bring all the shulkers of materials up a level. And the crafting table, we can bring that too. We also need to get the obsidian. Which, is it down here? Nope, it is not down here. Unless, no, that's, okay, there's some obsidian. Some more magenta glass I can steal. That's where the obsidian was. Now, what about the crying obsidian? Where have I been keeping that? Where is that? pesky crying obsidian. What? Those Endermen need to stop bothering me. In one of the shelters that I already have. That would be quite something. No? There it is. That's what I was looking for. Alright. Also get those. I wanted those, and I think that's all I need for like this layer. So yeah, these windows just go through the entire floor, but the rest of the windows are sort of split by this obsidian. With a bit of crying obsidian to spice things up as well. I wonder if crying obsidian here would have been a good design choice, but it's too late to go back and fix all of these, so I'm just gonna keep it as like, oh shit, I forgot the trapdoors. Forgot the trapdoors around the sea lanterns down there, so. Hello? I'm sneaking uncontrollably now. Alright. This is, that just somehow scares me, like, going out over that stair, so I want to, like, come down one level, so I'm going out over the sea lantern instead. I don't know why that scares me less. It's, like, the same risk of, like, accidentally stumbling, but it's life, I suppose. There's, like, a lot of weird things like that. Oh, no, I can't sneak at all, so fun. Yeah, you can see why this is like kind of a terrifying place to be in hardcore. Like, extremely terrifying place to be. Like, shit, just makes my stomach turn looking at that. That is not the place. Building over the void is extreme paranoia fuel. I'm gonna come back and fix those trapdoors eventually. I just don't want to be like forced into sneaking and then forced into not sneaking and then forced into sneaking. And I just want to do the things that require sneaking before I do the things that require not sneaking. Also, I remember once I was like, while I was working on Void Station, I had this weird thing where I was like partly standing on soul sand and partly standing on a trapdoor, and then when I like flicked the trapdoor, I like just started falling into the I just started falling for some odd reason. That is like just barely over the void, so I'm gonna like not take any chances. And well, this is like not really taking any fewer chances than going out over the stair. It just feels weirdly safer for some reason. All right. Let's. Let's just carefully ease our way along, and okay, now I can sneak. This makes me a lot more comfortable, although not really, because now I have to unsneak. You know what would be a crazy MLG? Throwing in the Elytra into the void and then jumping after it, grabbing it, putting it on, and flying away. I mean, I'm obviously not going to do that, but it would be like a higher stakes version of like the fancy water bucket MLG, where you like throw a water bucket off a cliff and then jump after it. But as it probably does not need to be stated that I will never attempt any sort of MLG in this world of any kind. Or, well, at least I will not attempt any sort of clutch where failing to do the clutch could plausibly kill me in this world. No matter how much someone wants to. That is simply not a thing that is ever going to happen. If failing could theoretically kill me, I will not attempt the clutch. The only exception, I suppose, would be if inaction would have a greater chance of killing me, like if I'm already falling. Wait, oh shit, that's supposed to be crying obsidian. Wait, yeah, I got this all wrong. Hold on. Why do I even have quartz in my hotbar? I don't need it at this level. What? Not obsidian. That's also wrong. Bye-bye, obsidian. You will be missed sorely. The reserves of obsidian from, like, mining up the end pillars for Ender Acres are starting to run kind of low, though, so I don't know what I am going to do when those run out. I might have to bite the bullet and make an obsidian farm. Because obsidian is, for some reason, actually rarer than crying obsidian in bartering, so it's not a good way to get the stuff. Let's add the end rods and the fences. More. All right, and then we're gonna have to like go down to the floor and put end rods under these fences, but we can do that later. Beast Canal, welcome to the stream. It has been a long time since you got on my stream, because it has been a long time since I have streamed. But I am doing reasonably well. I took a hiatus from the hardcore world, and almost a hiatus from Minecraft in general, but I do feel oddly motivated all of a sudden to return. I don't know how long the motivation will last. It could be a few days, or it could be a few years again. But either way, I am going to get as much done as I can while I am in this strangely motivated state. Maybe I can even get to like day 10,300 and have an excuse to make another short. That would be pretty pot, I suppose. But yeah, I really just want to like get the first ring of Void Station done, so I don't have to deal with it, and I can advance the second ring. There are a few areas where I have sort of like skimped on the interiors with the plan to like come back and do them later, so this tower is going to be definitely one of those. Although I do have some decent ideas for what I can put here. If nothing else, I do want to like finish the exterior and then go build ENX04's tree farm in one of the towers over there before I come and decorate this one. Alright, so we are going to need some stairs. That stair is placed the wrong way. I don't know how that made it back into my inventory, but I'm glad it did. Place a couple more of these stairs. I think 2 more to be precise. 1 more now. Alright. And now we go down here and get fresh materials. Yeah. I hope, thank you, Beast Kunal. I hope you are also doing well, or have been doing well as of late. I also, in the intervening time between streams, I did end up moving countries and going back to school, so yeah, that's, I guess, some IRL updates. Because contrary to popular belief, I do actually exist IRL. I'm not simply a construct of pure Minecraft. I believe that honor would go to someone like Luini or Linksy, who actually don't exist IRL and are just creations of the Minecraft gods. Let's put these end rods in place. These end rods had better know their places. I'm curious now, how many end rods have I crafted or placed? Or crafted, I guess, would be the optimal statistic to look at. 26,000 end rods. Wow. Of course, a big chunk of those were for Ender Acres, but there could still be like 15 or 20,000 end rods in Void Station. Alright. already accounted for. So now we're just going to need a bunch more trapdoors. Where's the crafting? Oh, I picked up the crafting table. Okay. Trapdoors. Let's add a few more. Some stairs as well. Okay, what else is needed? Grab some quartz. Can throw the obsidian and crying obsidian away. I mean, not throw it away, but like throw it out of our inventory for now. What else am I gonna need? Yeah, I think it's just these, and then like a bit more purple. So we'll go down and fetch that random shulker of purple that I should have sitting. Oh, I think it's on the second floor. Oh no, it's on the third floor. Both of these two. You can see how my storage system is very fancy and organized. Alright. Let's get ridiculous amounts of purple. Where's that crafting table? Okay, there it is. Slabs, pillars, pillars, pillars. Actually, I think that's enough pillars for right now. All right. So let's place these, this. This. I've been wondering if I should make like more shorter streams, like instead of like doing long streams that I rarely have the motivation to do, if I like do like 1 hour streams that I am going to be more motivated to do, because like I feel like most of the activity is like when I do stream is in the first hour anyway, and after that like people get bored, which is understandable. Nobody should have to suffer through an hour of me rambling, punctuated by awkward silences. I apologize to anyone who has been subjected to that against their will. But it is something definitely to consider going forward. Feel free to provide assent or dissent in the chat or anywhere else for that matter, although probably don't come IRL to suggest your ideas. That would be a bit weird unless you are one of the few people who also happens to know me. Then feel free to suggest your ideas IRL, I guess. This is terrifying. This like just void. Of course, as someone who is terrified of the void, I have naturally chosen to build my biggest megastructure ever in the void. As one does. been streaming for? Okay, about an hour so far. I guess we can carry on a little. Time for the next layer. And after this one, we can begin wrapping up the 6th floor. Whoa. Whoops, does not belong. Alright. This is looking decent, like all the other dozens of times that I've done this before. But yeah, it's looking pretty hot. Maybe I can at least finish like the 6th floor and get the ceiling in place before I do any stream ending. Regina says, you think it would be the option what you like most, and you usually chat much because you play Minecraft in parallel. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I usually do things, like when I do watch people's streams, I usually am like doing things in the background, especially since like with big streamers, like it's like screaming into the void anyway. Like, I'm not gonna be noticed, so I might as well just like watch or listen. But yeah, I totally get that. Like, no one should feel like they have to chat. Like, I appreciate anyone who watches. Like, it's great. But yeah, yeah, I do feel like I do feel like I would probably stream more if I were only going for an hour as opposed to 2 or 3. So yeah, perhaps I will look into that. And it would also be like easier, I think, to keep a consistent schedule if I only have to set aside an hour instead of like 2.5 hours. So that way I could like I feel like it would like definitely help build an audience if like people know that I'm gonna go live at a specific time instead of just like, I'll just go live whenever I feel like it. So yeah, that's definitely something to consider. And anyway, Regina, thank you for your suggestions. They are much appreciated. Whoa, I almost blocked myself and fell. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Almost done with this. My pinky is starting to be a little sore. But, okay, there is, wait, this isn't right. Hold on. Yeah, no, wait, this is completely wrong, hold on. None of this should exist. I went too high. I was distracted. See, I will just trim this off. Because yeah, this is where like the windows are supposed to end and like we're supposed to like do the pattern for transitioning between floors. So I will get rid of this forgot where I was going because I was like distracted by my own pontificating. Very relatable, I'm sure. I got distracted by the sound of my own voice and built an extra layer and almost created an engineering disaster. I can imagine if the ISS, the engineers who built the ISS were like, or the astronauts who built the ISS were like, just listening to their own voices and got distracted and then ended up accidentally adding, like, making the module like a meter too long and caused everything to break. That's pretty much what happened here. All right. So what we actually need here is chiseled quartz. A stack of that. 2 stacks plus 18. Should be good for that. And we have loads of purple pillars. So yeah, let's round out this level. Okay, we don't need any glass here. Just the chiseled quartz and purple pillars. I should experiment some more with like horizontal lines of purple pillars and like other things, like probably in the second ring, because like the template for the bridges between rings is already pretty well established over there. But yeah, in the second ring I am gonna get a chance to experiment with a lot of crazy new blocks and build ideas, which is another good reason to push on to the second ring as quickly as possible, I suppose. Oh, and I remember what I was going to have in the second ring. Like, aside from the towers, or like the ring itself is going to be like custom biomes, but it's not going to be like vanilla Minecraft biomes. I'm going to like invent biomes, or maybe I'll ask ChatGPT to. That doesn't go there. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT to invent biomes for the biome showcase. They're going to be like, I think, 24 custom biomes in the second ring. And of course, like either 12 or 16 towers, many of which will have like farms and shit. And yeah, all of that will be like 500 blocks across probably. I guess the end goal of this will be to like, well, the end goal of Void Station will be to be Void Station, but it would be kind of cool if it ends up being like the biggest end base ever built in hardcore Minecraft. Because the end is like, I feel like, especially like the outer end is not a popular choice for building, but it's like so cool because like there's just like nothingness out here. Like you can make whatever. This is wrong. There we go. This is right. what that was. See, it's just like the render distance. Anyway, we are almost done with this. All right. There we go. And now we just need like lots of quartz slabs. These. Let's just check chat. Mr. Anonymous says, how do you like your new country? It's pretty good so far. I moved to Finland, in case you're from America, in case like you're wondering like what country that is. But yeah, I came here to like do a master's, and it's pretty cool. I have family here, so it's like I'm not totally alone, but it's like definitely an adjustment. And Finnish is a confusing language to learn, though I can at least say I'm making some progress thus far. Like, my courses are thankfully in English. My Finnish is not nearly good enough to actually understand people talking about computer science in Finnish, but yeah, I'm learning a little bit, tiny bit of Finnish. Anyway, Mindfree Gamer, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your absence and are now enjoying the stream. Alright. Also, I think you're new because I don't remember your name, but if you are new, then you probably haven't seen Void Station, which is what I'm working on. It's my main end base, I guess. Even though we're in the outer end, as you can see from the coordinates, it's like the big end base here. That pillar is just a temporary thing you can go. And now we're going to place in the floors, like so. So yeah, we're gonna place these like double slabs because like you see the bottom slabs down there sort of like obscure half of the block. So that's what I'm trying to do with the top slabs here, but like I don't want the entire floor up here to be top slabs because that would allow mobs to spawn and also ruin the symmetry. So I'm making a second thing with a bottom slab here, which is going to be like what the main level of the floor is. Misplacing those slabs. There we go. Mr. Anonymous says, from what I understand, computer science terminology in Finnish uses a lot of borrowed words from English. I think that is true for a lot of like technical words, but the words in between the technical words are probably not loan words, and it would be difficult to have any idea what's going on if courses were not in English. So yeah, I am rather lucky that they are. English is hard enough, like, as a native English speaker, I have no idea what I am saying half the time. But honestly, I am just impressed that anyone ever learns any language at all, even their first language, because, like, to learn a language is like one thing, but to learn a language with like no knowledge, no prior knowledge of any languages, and like how are people? How do people do this? Like, if I'm struggling to learn English at 24, how the hell did I easily learn? If I'm struggling to learn Finnish at 24, how the hell did I easily learn English at like 1? I don't know. I don't remember, but I guess I did. Or maybe it wasn't easy. It took like many years to be able to read and write. Like several years. Didn't do that until I was like 4. Forced to not sneak again, which is weirdly annoying. Stupid keyboard. But fortunately, I don't really need to sneak for this since I'm not close to the edge. I've often wondered, like, what would Void Station look like if it were just like, if it just like appeared IRL, like, because it's a pretty sizable structure, and it would just be interesting to like see a render of it like in the middle of New York City or something. I feel like I could do that with like Blender or something if I really wanted to, but I'm too lazy. Also, fun fact, Ender Acres is still technically taller than Void Station by about 30 meters. Although, obviously, Void Station is, like, broad and has, like, and a lot more complex. And it's going to get a lot broader once I, like, add the second ring, which is going to be, like, 500 blocks across or close to it. Alright, let's remove that pillar, it is not needed. And get as many slabs as we can to finish the slabbing, finish the great slabbing. Actually, I'm also going to grab some water quickly. I wonder why in the control panel there are like random hearts floating across the chat. I didn't put those there. I don't know what... I guess you can see them on the stream, kind of. I have no idea what they're doing. But, yeah. Anyway, oh, I need jump boost, so I will just run over to near a beacon, and then... The nice thing about jump boost is that I can, like, jump from a bottom slab and place a block under me, and it'll, like, actually work. And also, like, when building, like, jump boost is, like, very underrated for building. Like, you can do, like, the double jump thing as well, and even jump up, like, 2.5 blocks, so like 2 blocks plus a slab, which is pretty crazy. Although for that you have to like kind of get the angle just so. Alright, also it is day 10,263 of this hardcore world, for those who are wondering. About halfway done with the slabbing now. Considerably more than halfway done with the slabbing now. I wonder if there will be like 1,000,000 quartz slabs in this build by the time it's done. Boom. Let's check chat again, see if there's anything. Nope. Alright, let us continue the slab placement. Sometimes it's nice just to like look at the skyline of Void Station. I guess, you know, a base is like big when like you talk about like when it's like has a skyline. Like you just look out into the void and you see buildings as far as the eye can see. This done. Oh, I need more slabs. Oops. Mr. Anonymous says 69,420. Does it bear any significance to you, or did you just think it's a funny number? It's such a beautiful number, you know. 69,420, such a beautiful number. Yeah, also bonus points if you get the reference, but it is indeed a beautiful number. Possibly one of the most beautiful numbers, which is why I reference it. It's also in my hoe for some reason, but I mean, that's not much of a mystery why my hoe would be named 69,420. It used to be named after my ex, who I think might have cheated on me, but I decided to change the name a year or so ago. That has been accomplished. Now we just got a nice MLG. That's an exception to my no MLG rules, since like there is no way that fall could have possibly killed me. Anyway, time for signs and ice. Ice. There we go. Oh, and we also need a small amount of stairs, I think. More log. Can turn that all into stairs. Sign is crooked. I'll just leave the crooked sign, maybe as an Easter egg. Or, nah, fuck it, I'll fix it. What? No, it screwed up again. There we go. The crooked sign is no more. Oh, no. Fuck. That was... Shit. That was... not what I wanted to... Why? There we go. Good thing there wasn't, like, anything important that I flooded. It would be a shame if there was some complex redstone that I just ruined. Oops, it's the wrong way. Alright. So let's do these. Alright. Is that? Yeah, that's at the right angle. Okay. It's also at a right angle with the water, but that's another story. Alright. That sign is off kilter. There we go. What? No, that sign is off kilter too. Alright, let us place these signs. Like so. And another line of signs over here. Is a disturbing number of signs and of crimson signs in Wood Station. I actually want to see how many of those there might be. Crimson Sign. How far down is that? Actually, not as many as like the fences or trapdoors, but 5,000 signs, and I'm pretty sure the vast majority of the Crimson Signs are in this build or in here. Also, that's like my times mined statistics for those who were wondering. Alright, it's downwards thing. Now we do the upwards signs. Signs here. Whoops, where did that sign go? Oh, there. How did it end up there? That's weird. I think it's funny how, like, signs can just float on nothing. Like so. I was wondering what would happen if I like put the signs around the ice and then broke the ice, but the signs would probably just break. So it's a shame though, because that would be a lot cooler of an effect than having these weird like sign bases. I think the ideal aesthetically would be to just have like nothing surrounding these water columns, but like unless I get into like really weird update suppression stuff, like there'd be nothing to hold the water in, so I have to have something. So I feel like Crimson Signs probably go best with the aesthetics of the build, while also allowing free entry to and from the water. Crimson Fence Gates would be like, I think, another option if you like put them in an open position, but they're vulnerable to being messed around with by redstone, and also they're slightly more expensive. Alright. Now that is done. I think we're gonna need more quartz, honestly. So yeah, I will go do a bit of void trading, clear up that pillar, and try and come back with some more quartz. Stupid Endermen keep spawning here. So laggy. Literally slideshow. What is causing all this lag? Like, are there like... Oh. There are like 1,000 entities? I guess 1,000 entities might explain the lag. Serious if my elytra didn't even open. I wonder if there's any way to track down where the 1,000 entities are coming from, because I feel like that is an unhealthy amount of entities to have in any base. It's weird. Anyway, so first we are going to get some, excuse me, some, let's try and drop the render distance and see if that helps with anything. Strangely does. At the cost of, like, making the room look weird. Anyway, let's do some emerald purchasing. Regina says, do you have lithium installed? I do, actually, and sodium, so it's not like it's just vanilla Minecraft, which, like, I don't even want to think what the lag would be like then. It would probably be like 5 FPS with vanilla. But, like, I get, like, decent FPS, like, in other worlds, so I think it's the base's fault, honestly. Like, Void Station is just that heavy. But, of course, a little lag can't stop the building process, so we're going to continue to expand Void Station and make it even bigger and laggier. It's just what we got to do. Whee! 725 levels. I don't know what's the highest, like, level count I've been to. I think it's like 730 something or 740 something in this world. But, like, I occasionally, like, lose tools and have to, like, re-enchant them. It would be cool if there was a way to, like, know what my total score was without dying, because, like, I think your score is, like, how much experience you pick up over the course of, like, since your last death. So I think it's probably around, like, 4 million something, but I really don't know for sure with, like, all the stuff I've enchanted and name tagged and whatever. If they ever patch, like, void trading, I'm just not going to update, because this is much too convenient to not have. But I don't think it's going anywhere. It's been in the game since, like, 1.7, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe 1.15, I don't know for sure. Or 1.16. But it's been around a while, is the point. It's funny how 1.16 is, like, ancient now, an ancient version, even though it was, like, I started playing Minecraft, but before it was, like, even properly announced. I think, like, my very first hardcore world, my very first attempt at hardcore, which lasted, like, 15 minutes, was, in 1.15, like, the snapshots hadn't even started rolling out for 1.16. 3 more trades. 2 more trades. One more. Alright, and now we can use our Part 1 profits that were totally fairly gained through effort and grinding. And I'm going to put half of them into storage. That's my storage. And get a mason out of here. Alright. Now let's get some quartz. I don't think I want the pillars, since most of what I want is like the normal quartz blocks for the next level, so just gonna get regular quartz. Just gonna take twice as long, but oh well. Alright. More quartz. I think it's funny how, like, villagers just casually have like stonemason villagers just casually have access to quartz, which is from the nether. Like, it's a little weird to think about. Oh, we're almost to another level. 726, come on, we can do this. It would be funny, like, if I had no levels to just see, like, how ridiculously fast my level count would be going up with this void trading. Even though it takes, like, an hour to get, like, a couple of levels at this point. Go. It's official. 726 levels. Alright. Stacks, 8 more trades, 7 trades, 6 trades, 5 trades, 4 trades, 3 trades, penultimate trade. Or no, that's the pre-penultimate trade. Penultimate trade. And final trade. this back. Got a decent render distance again, even though that'll fuck up my FPS. Oh wait, I have some stuff in here. Alright, let's actually go ahead and put these boxes out and get fresh boxes and just leave these here, so I'll have like fresh boxes of carrots and potatoes next time we trade, and apparently a box of potatoes and a pair of shears for some reason. This is high enough. There we go. Wait, this is also not high enough. Hold on. There we go. This is a cool, like, random area, like, just have this thing here, Tree of Life. But also, like, if we go up, there's like another tree up here. I call this one, like, the Tree of Light. There's, like, lots of light-themed decorations. Apparently shulker box with lots of valuable resources. I will take that. I will just do one kit. And if we go down here, there's the Tree of Darkness. As you can see, it's quite dark and ominous. What? Oh. I forgot that skulk sensors interact with redstone. I don't know why I'm standing on this thing. As you can see, it's muted skulk shaker, so it's just like funny for funny effects. Not sure why anyone would decorate with skulk shriekers if they could summon. Anyway, I'm just biding my time until day 10-265. Which would be a reasonable milestone to end the stream. But it does not seem to be arriving. Let's go ahead and bring the rest of the shulker boxes up one level. And my crafting table, of course. Let's not forget the crafting table. Alright, let's see, what do I want to do now until day 10-265? I'm not exactly sure, like... also add some of those stairs in for stability's sake. Oh yeah, this is like the 7th floor, I believe, so it's like the last one before the roof, so we don't need like a water elevator going any further. So yeah, we are almost done with the exterior of this tower. Well, I say almost done, but the roofs are going to be, and the floor is going to be like a lot harder than the rest of it, because it's going to be very complicated, and there's going to be a lot of like weird contortions and like building over the void. I'm missing one. So, do I have enough? Well, I don't even have enough planks to put that one in, and it is day 10,265. So, yeah, I think I am going to end the stream here. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.